trainer Jordan Markham, and under the medical direction of Dr. Kevin McCullough, we are committed to ensuring the health and well-being of young athletes. Together, we strive to support the athletic pursuits and promote.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field, and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5, verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
XL Physical Therapy
at 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery,
sports recovery,
and we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With Arborist, Forestry, and Lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef. Also, don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner, US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
Excel Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff. Now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel. And he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef, also don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt-ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner, US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field, and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
Excel Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands, and if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5, with options for financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef, also don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt-ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner, US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him too." That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
Excel Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5 with options for financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef. Also, don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt-ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner, US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
This is probably one of the biggest crowds that we have seen at North Laurel since we've been covering these games. Standing room only on both sides of the field, lined up around the fence, just 3 and 4 deep. Great crowd hanging around for this late second game. Very highly anticipated game between these two teams. North Laurel is super pumped to be able to take on a team like Corbin. We know how good Corbin is and always has been. But North Laurel is going to come in and they're going to give them a fight. Last week, North Laurel goes up to Perry Central, comes away with a 21-0 shutout, first shutout in 15 games. We're going to take a quick break, be right back, get you set for this one. You're listening to North Laurel Athletics on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With arborist, forestry, and lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5 with options for financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff. Now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel. And he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families.
3:59 left before kickoff between the Redhounds and the Jaguars here at North Laurel High School as we're at the Praxel Bowl. First game we saw Rockcastle roll with a 60-20 win over the Panthers of Russellville. As we said last week, we saw North Laurel travel up to Hazard, take on Perry Central, come away with a 21-0 victory. Jude McCorder absolutely just shined in that game. Jude was 7 of 10 on passing for 52 yards, no interceptions, no TDs. Rushing, he led the way rushing, 19 carries for 154 yards. Cooper Robson really started picking it up during the game. He had 23 carries for 107 yards. Bryson Nance, we saw him touch the ball 3 times, went for 26 yards. With Robinson and Nance back there in the backfield, super, super quick, and we're going to need that quickness tonight.
Absolutely. And, man, how exciting is it to be here at North Laurel for a big-time football game? It's not – I don't think I've seen a big-time one like this since I've been calling these games last year. But these running backs right here, that's a big part of this. And at Perry Central last week, North Laurel really leaned on that running game, and they've got a very big offensive line this year led by Zach Philpott, Asher Edwards, a lot of really good, talented offensive linemen up front, and they're going to look to try to dominate this Corbin team up front. Most of the game against Perry Central, they really were just focusing on running the ball and not showing any of their passing concepts or anything like that. So they ran the ball a whole lot and were very effective at it. It bodes well for them tonight. If they're able to run the ball, North Laurel's got a really great chance to win this game tonight.
They ran the ball 45 times, as we said. McCorder 19, Cooper 23, Nance with 3. Also, looking at the scoring, Jude McCorder came up with 2 of the 3 touchdowns. Last week, Cooper Robinson come away with 1. Jude McCorder also in on 5 tackles. Jude McCorder played an exceptional ball game. But also, let's look back at that defense that we talked about that I really thought was going to have a huge impact on this season, and we saw that holding Perry Central to goose egg. And we got some big kids out there led by Reese Sutton.
Reese Sutton, he's one of my favorite players to watch every week. He is so explosive. It takes 2 people to block him every play. And now his edge mates on the outside of that defense have come on. Kingston Reams and the newcomer Gage Baker are both playing excellent from the edge. They put pressure on Perry Central's quarterback all night last week, kept him completely uncomfortable. That's something they'll have to do again tonight against Corbin to have a chance to win this game. They'll have to put pressure on from the edges. They'll have those double, you're not going to face any double teams on the outside, so those edge rushers have got to win because Reese is commanding double teams inside.
Last week, Corbin's quarterback number 7, Mason Salmons, only attempted 3 passes on the night, 2 of 3, 1 interception for 20 yards. But looking down at the rushing game, they had 43 carries for 320 yards and between 5 different players. That's something I think our defensive line I think they'll be able to step up and really prevent that. What concerns me, we really don't know what kind of arm Mason Salmons has because, he was backup quarterback last year. So he's, got the starting role this year, I'm sorry. We don't know how he can throw it. So we saw Perry Central hit for some big plays across the middle. We were weak in the center of the field in our coverage last week. So we'll see how everything goes.
Yeah, and a big part of that is going to be stopping this run. This is something we saw North Laurel struggle with a whole lot this last season, was stopping the run. Their defensive line looked to be much improved last week. And, that's something you're going to have to do with Corbin. You're going to have to stop their run to get them to pass the ball. We need Corbin to pass the ball tonight to have a chance to win this game. You can't allow them to run you over. You can't have a game where they just have 3 pass attempts. If that's the case, North Laurel's going to lose this game big. So it comes down to that defensive line.
This defensive line, this game is going to hinge on them.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to put points on the board. We will get the blocking. I think they'll give Jude the time to get back there and get his feet set. The passing game, I don't think last week is where it really, really need to be. I don't think we saw everything they had to offer.
No, I don't think so.
Last week, Jude is much, much improved. But got to give Perry Central a lot of credit. They did a really good job, covering our receivers, and we got some good speed out there. I want to see R.J. Noble have more of an impact in this game.
Well, we saw on the left side of the field, RJ Noble, he plays basketball for the Jags and is great at boxing people out. Let's see him use that tonight against this Corbin team. I'd like to see him go to RJ Noble and let him use that big body of his and those good hands to catch some touchdown passes.
All right, we're about set for the kickoff of this one. North Laurel is going to be taking first possession back deep. Jude McCorder. I was watching Corbin's kicker warm up and got a pretty good leg. As North Laurel's Cam Anderson as well. Kicking it away for Corbin be number 10. Sebastian Witherton. And there it is, high kick. It's going to be fielded at the 25, out to the 30, 35, all to the 36-yard line. Nice return right there. I tell you, both these teams are hyped.
Oh, yeah. The energy is palpable in this stadium tonight, man. There's just a whole lot of people here. There's a whole lot of energy, and people are excited. It's so early in the season. Hope springs eternal right now. Everybody thinks they can go win the state championship, and that's showing in this crowd. Everybody's excited about football season being back. And, man, you can't ask for a better marquee matchup than this in our part of Kentucky.
Officials having a discussion. I thought there was going to be a flag there. There was a little bit of extracurricular activity after the play between both Corbin and North.
Yeah.
And there was a flag. I couldn't see it, but it's right here
I see that.
on the sideline.
During the return, personal foul on the receiving team. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First foul.
Personal foul against North. Right off the bat, back them up 15. We had pretty decent field position, but now we're all the way back on the 19-yard line.
So you had them about the 34. That'd been really good to start.
Got to keep your heads in games like this.
Cannot be making mistakes like that.
Not against a team like Corbin. Jude McCorder. Robinson in the backfield, one receiver both directions. Robinson gets it, goes off the left, got to the 20, 25, breaks one tackle, gets to the 26-yard line. Nice run right there by Cooper Robinson.
Man, Cooper Robinson looked really explosive there. Had a giant hole on the left side. Zach Philpott plowed the way and gave Cooper Robinson a big lane to run in.
2nd and 2. Ball spotted right at the 27-yard line. Got to get it across the 29 for the first. Quarterback under center. Robinson in the backfield. Back to Robinson it goes. Right up the gut. Gets across the 30. Keeps pushing. All across the 35. What a effort right there by Robinson in that big offensive line. First down, North Laurel.
Man, Zach Philpott came out of the pile that time. He was jacked up. That was an incredible effort by North Laurel to get the first down right there.
And that's what we thought that we would see. We know we got a big line.
Yeah, oh yeah.
1st and 10, North Laurel. Same look. One receiver left and right, McCorder under center. Takes the snap, back to Robinson, right up the gut. And not much there, maybe one on the play.
And man, he got hit hard in the hole. I believe that was, turn your number this way, number 23 for Corbin. That is Eli Petrosky. And he hit him hard, man. Hit him hard in the hole.
Ball spotted on the 38-yard line. McCorder takes the snap, back to Robinson, running left. Cuts it upfield, across the 40, lowers his head, and gets pushed out of bounds.
I'm extremely encouraged here early on by the amount of space that the North Laurel offensive line is able to create for Cooper Robinson. That's another run where he had a whole lot of space to run. That's very impressive that they're able to push Corbin's defensive line off of the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3 for the Jaguars. Ball spotted on the 44-yard line. Two receivers right, two left. McCorder back in the shotgun. Robinson to his left. Look for McCorder to keep this one. And he does. And he dives forward. And he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
Now, I say go for it right here early on. This is one of them kind of, you almost hate to say the word tone setter, but this is one of those kind of, change them up. Well,
I don't know. We'll see. I believe, yep, they're putting the big dogs back there in the backfield.
Yep, that's what they need to do. This is such a big game. There's no need to be, when you're in this field position, there's no need to be punting the ball. Let's go ahead and go for it.
Yeah, I saw Caleb Roark come in. We saw this last week. They put the big dogs up in front of Robinson. Get that push. Corbin's defensive line packing it in tight. McWhorter keeps it.
Got it.
And, yep, there's first down.
Man, come on.
Yep. First down, Jude McWhorter.
How about that? And Cooper, man, not only did he get such a good jump off the snap too as a quarterback, man. He didn't even have to get pushed. He was already to the first down line as soon as he got the ball.
Ball on the North Laurel 49-yard line. 0-0 early here in the first quarter play at the Praxel Line Bowl. McWhorter back in the gun. Two receivers left, two right. Robinson gets it. No, McWhorter keeps it. Dives forward and pick up about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for North Laurel.
And that's one you felt like Jude maybe should have handed off to Cooper Robinson there. He looked like he probably had a little bit more space on the outside. And it was a great play call, too, by Coach Nelson, because they brought the blitz off of the right side. They ran away from that. Very good play call for them to see that.
North Laurel in Corbin territory, just across the 50. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Robinson to the right of McWhorter. McWhorter takes the snap, hands it off to Robinson. No, McWhorter keeps it. Busted play, going straight upfield and gets across the 45. Right there, that has to be a personal foul right there. North Laurel player on the ground, and Corbin's number, since he turns around, number 72, was sitting there rolling him, Caden Freeman. Listen, you got to throw the flag on that.
Yeah, you do.
That was excessive. The play was over. 3rd and 3.
And that's a huge moment in this game, too, that would have, can give us a first down.
Gain of 5. 3rd and 3.
McWhorter picks up 5 on the play. McWhorter back under center. Going with that power backfield. Robinson gets it and runs into the back of his own player. Tries to cut it upfield, and he only loses 1 on the play. Now, I think it's decision time. You're looking at 4th and about 4. See what Coach Nelson decides to do here.
It's still so short. I say, man, it's such a big game.
Oh, Cam Anderson coming in.
All right, well, there you go.
And I can't really disagree with that. You don't want to give Corbin good field position to start the game.
Yeah, and this is too long, right? This is 4th and 3.
No, they are going for it.
Yeah, I'm good with going for it. Either way is good.
2 receivers both ways. And we've got a timeout. Coach Nelson will step aside, take a quick break. Friday Night Lights is brought to you by North Laurel Nation, the official home of North Laurel Athletics and the Jaguar Broadcasting Network, along with WJTE 98.5.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
7:17 left here in the first quarter play. 0-0. North Laurel facing a 4th down and a long 3. Coach Nelson wanted to discuss it with them, see what they might draw up here.
Buddy, I feel like that was a little smoke and mirrors. Now they brought the punt coverage out there. I think either way you go here, you're going to be okay. I think going for it, they had a lot of momentum going their way. It made sense to go for it, but punting works too.
Cam Anderson on to punt it away for the Jaguars. High snap. And not that great a punt. Kind of went off the side of his foot. And looks like North Laurel is going to get it down right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's a rough punt, man. You give up a that's that. You didn't
Corbin had a
hit them back far enough.
Corbin had a defender rushing from the outside, and
Yeah, I think
actually Robinson had to go over and block him, or he had opportunity to block that punt. So I think Cam may have taken his eye off the ball just a little bit.
He had to readjust because of that. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Corbin takes over on their own 26-yard line. Salmon's in at quarterback for the Red Hounds. Corbin sending two receivers left and right. Hands the ball off, going straight up the middle. And on the carry, number 27, Stevens. Pickup of 2, brings up 2nd and 8 for the Red Hounds. One thing about it, Corbin is going to play an up-tempo game. You've got to be ready the entire ball game.
And
Stevens gets it, running to the left, and right there is that big defensive line. And we got flags flying in from the backfield judge. We'll wait the call on that one. Still some discussion going on.
Remember, keep him more toward the bottom of the screen than top.
And it looks like it's going to go against Corbin, just waiting the call. Probably in that area where that may have been holding.
More than likely, yeah. I have to give a call to Caleb Roark on that play right there. He put a big hit on Stevens.
Personal foul, blindside block on the offense.
Chop block against offense.
Replay second down.
So that's going to move it all the way back to the 14-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 22. Salmons takes the snap, looking pass. It's complete out to the 10. Got the blockers. Out to the 20, 25, 30. Out to the 32-yard line. Picked up a bunch after that big penalty.
And that was a perfectly well-executed screen by Corbin. They walled off the corner on the far side, walled off the safety, allowed that big gain right there. That's one of those good plays.
Number 22, Dalton Henderson on the reception for the Red Hounds. 3rd and about 3 for the first.
3rd and 3.
Stevens to the left of Salmons. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Salmons calls for it. And right up the gut, Salmons goes for the first down. Corbin all the way out to the 45.
Man, there you had the read option that time. And North looked like they had it blown up, but Salmon's keeping that ball must have caused a lot of trouble.
1st and 10, Corbin. Cam Estep with it, running left. Got a lot of room. Out to the 50, 45, 40. He breaks 2 tackles. He is going to go 10, 5. Touchdown, Corbin. Cam Estep. 55 yards on the touchdown.
And Corbin knows the strength of this North Laurel defense is the interior, and they've attacked twice now on the outside of that defense, and it is, they've got 2 big gains out of it. That's a rough start, and there's a couple missed tackles on that too. Just a rough start right there.
After the play, unsportsmanlike foul on the offense.
Flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike on Corbin. They'll assess that one probably on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Sebastian Witherton on for the extra point.
Sebastian Witherton.
He was 6 of 6 last week. And we've got flags. False start, Corbin, back it up 5.
Third and snap, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay the try.
That makes that extra point just a little bit more difficult.
So the holder, quarterback Salmons, will put it down at the 15-yard line. Good snap. Kick is up. And it's perfect. Right down the middle. Corbin strikes first. 7-0 here in the first quarter of the Praxel Bowl line game. And we talked about it in pregame. Rushing is Corbin's strength.
It absolutely is, and we saw it right there on that drive. And really, screens are an extension of the run game, so that's more like a run than a pass, and they had 3 of those. 3 big chunk gains. They had a couple down here that weren't that great, but they had 3 big chunk gains, and that is just not good for this North Laurel defense. Those are showing signs of what they struggled with last year, not being able to do anything against the run. And if that's going to be the story tonight, it's going to be a long night for the Jags. So that's something that they're going to have to work on over there on the sideline. Try to figure out what's the scheme. What are they doing with some of those runs to the outside? How can we do something different, And they're looking at a lot of tosses, and those blocks are, it's hard for those corners to get off of them sometimes. And Corbin's wide receivers are doing such a great job blocking. That's a part of why those outside runs are working so well. So that's something that North Laurel's going to have to focus on here. But now, the focus shifts now. They need to go score touchdown in her offense to stay in this game.
So Corbin will be kicking it off from the 25-yard line after the 15-yard penalty from the unsportsmanlike call on that touchdown. So North Laurel should get some pretty good field position.
Yeah, and that's a great way to do that, to elect to have it on the kickoff.
Oh, absolutely.
You put them, you're going to field the ball around the 35 or the 40.
Witherton to kick it away for the Red Hounds. Big kick. It's going to hit down at the 15, and McWhorter takes it about the 12, out to the 20, 15, or the 25 as he steps out of bounds. There's no sense taking, big hard hit there.
Gosh, that was a huge kick. I mean,
I saw him warming up, and I saw he had a leg.
Yeah, he sure did. And he placed it perfect, too, because it looked like it was going to roll out of bounds, but he put it right in the perfect spot where it wasn't going to roll out of bounds, and Jude really had to take his time fielding it because it rolled to him. And, yeah, limited, really kind of mitigated their damages on that because, you like I said, you expect to field it at the 30 or 35, and they did. I mean, that's very impressive.
First and 10, North Laurel from their own 25-yard line. Quarter and Robinson in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Man in motion to the right. Robinson gets it, running left, cuts back up the middle, and gets about 1 on the play.
And that's a good concept for Coach Nelson and the Jags. They love that out of the shotgun, those inside zones, because you force the defense to run an extra defender out, an extra defensive back with that 4th wide receiver on the field. That time, it just, they struggled up front to block.
I don't know if you saw that block right there by number 66, Braden Fultz of North Laurel, but he just leveled.
Oh, did he?
Number 72, Caden Freeman.
Yeah.
2nd and 8 for the Jaguars. 2 right, 2 left. Robinson to the right of McWhorter. McWhorter dropping back, looking to pass, and throws over to the near sideline and just out of the reach of R.J. Noble.
And there you had R.J. Noble run the little comeback in front of the cornerback there. Lucas Britton ran a perfect route, had separation, just a little bit outside, a little bit to his right where he couldn't get the ball. Jude almost put it on him perfect. But that was a great route by R.J. Noble to run that. And that's encouraging that he was open. Means they can do that again.
3rd and 8 for North Laurel. 3 receivers right, 1 left. McWhorter with the snap, dropping back, looking to pass. They've brought the house, and McWhorter is going to be sacked. About a 4-yard loss. That brings up 4th and 12 for the Jaguars.
Man, offensive line struggling. That's not good.
Listen, you got a lot of quickness. Now,
Yeah,
Corbin
I
is
know it.
big across the front up there. They are super big, and they are really quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at Joshua Goins. I mean, that's a big guy right there, walking off the field for Corbin.
Cam Anderson in to kick it away from North Laurel. Good snap. Nice punt right there.
Yep, that's a good punt.
It's going to hit about the 45. And right there, taking it, kneeling it down is Robinson at the 46-yard line. Nice high, tight spiral right there.
Yep. And I mean, North was pinned pretty deep. I think they punted that from the 19, got it all the way past midfield. That's about as good as you can hope for on that. And, Cam put the backspin on it, had it come back toward midfield, kept away from the returner, didn't allow the returner to get any extra yards. So that's a good punt. But still, Corbin still has really, really good field position. I mean, right here.
Starting on their own 47-yard line. 3:41 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 Corbin. Salmon's back in the gun. Hands it off to number 27, Stevens, trying to get to the outside. He does. Turns the corner and dives forward to the 40. Pick up about 13 on the play. First down, Red Hounds.
Man, that is the speed of the Corbin Red Hounds right
They
there.
are super quick.
Again, they're attacking the outside of North's defense, and they are struggling to keep up with their speed.
1st and 10 for the Red Hounds. Salmons and Stevens in the backfield, 2 receivers left and right. Stevens in motion to the right. The receiver wide open at the 35 and can't hang on to it. Good pass, just maybe just a little bit too much steam on that one. Clay Akins was the intended receiver.
Yeah, when you have Brody Pruitt there in coverage on him, they spotted that up perfect, that little curl right there next to the 2 zones. But Brody Pruitt, he was in the area and put a lot of pressure on that throw and made it be that tight and that hard so that he could catch it.
Salmons and Stevens staying back in the backfield. Salmons dropping back, looking to pass. He tucks it, and he's going to be taken down back at the 45-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play.
That was number 42, Gage Baker. He's somebody we talked about at the start. This defensive line, they do a great job keeping their gaps against the quarterback. They don't allow him to run up through the middle or run on the outside once the play breaks down. And Cage Baker did a great job keeping him in the pocket and just wrapping him up there. That's a huge sack for North Laurel.
3rd and 13 for the Red Hounds. Going right up the gut is Salmons, and he'll pick up about 5 on the play. As I believe Reese Sutton got his helmet ripped off.
Yeah, he did. And you'd expect Corbin to punt here, but I believe they've still got the offense out there.
I agree with this call. I think they need to go for it.
Yeah, okay. I feel
They're
like
going to make North Laurel stop them.
Yeah.
Watch the middle of the field right here.
Yep.
Salmons calls for it. And a little screen dumped off at the 40. 30, first down, 25, 20, 10, 5. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown, Corbin. Tough break right there for North Laurel.
And I couldn't tell who it was. They're so far away from us over there, and the numbers you just can't tell against the jerseys.
No, and over there in that corner, it's a little dark. You really cannot see.
There was somebody was close to stopping Stevens and just missed the tackle. And that was, they keyed that screen up where you had one defender on about 3 blockers, and the one defender had broke through, got to Stevens, but it just wasn't enough to bring him down, and then it was all she wrote from there.
Witherton on for the extra point. Simon's putting it down.
Oh, no.
And that's
Oh, here we go. Get in on it. Yeah, it's got to be offsetting.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, see, two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? You can't get back up, and I mean, that's on 7 too, because you've earned the penalty from them. All right, they've made the mistake. Well, then you get up and knock Cooper Robinson down. What makes it an offsetting penalty? What did you gain from that? So that's not good.
No,
But it's
it
good
sure
for us.
isn't.
We'll take that they reacted like that.
Yeah, this game could get really
Yeah,
chippy.
it could get chippy. Yeah, that was the holder there, number 7. Let's see.
Nonetheless, the extra point was good.
Was.
So it's 14-0.
Mason Salmons was on the chip right there. He was wanting somebody to come hit him.
Yeah, I did not see who actually hit him.
I think it was Cooper Robinson.
Was it Cooper Robinson?
Yeah, because that's who he got up in the face of.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say it's Cooper.
Officials still trying to get this one straightened out.
Well, it should be offsetting penalties, I believe, but now I've been known to be wrong.
14-0. 2:06 left here in the first quarter. Like to thank Larkey HVAC, Dwight Larkey. Give him a call at 864-5146 for all your heating and cooling needs. Dwight and his family been in that business for many, many years. Well known here in Laurel County, big supporter of Laurel County athletics.
Laurel County tags. A Toyota Camry with license plate SOS817.
John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff for the past 15 years, and he gladly supports all of our area student athletes. Check out the new location at 1380 East Highway 192. Atlanta Power Equipment. Power means power, and getting to know Brad and Jessica Baker and their friendly staff equals savings for you. Now supplying Ferris products along with our other awesome lines. With your power source, LPE proudly supports our local athletes. And now the Stripes break their huddle as we await the call.
The trial was good. We have roughing the holder on the defense.
Roughing the holder
We have an
on North Laurel.
unsportsmanlike off the offense.
Unsportsmanlike on Salmon.
Oh, okay.
So it took them 15 minutes to decide that when we already knew that.
We already knew that, didn't we, Joe?
We knew that.
Let's go put the stripes on before we get this done.
No, thank you. No part of that. They got a tough job.
So I
So
think.
all that for nothing, and they'll be kicking it off right from the 40 where they always do.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Well, there you go.
Drew McCorder back deep for the Jaguars. Witherton moving on the ball. Another high kick. Quarter's going to take it at the 10. Out to the 15. Cuts up field 20-22, where he's taken down by a host of Corbin players.
Just to get chippy out there, man. Well, I don't know. One of those referees coming there just hauling butts.
I think that was a lot of the discussion. Also, not only was they discussing the flags, but I think they was having the conversation. They got to get this under control.
Yeah, they can't let it. Yeah, right. They can't let fights be broken out.
Yep. First 10, North Laurel. McCorder going under center. One receiver both directions. Robinson in the backfield. Robinson gets it. And hey, I think he really just ran into, a wall of both Corbin and North players there. I think he ran into the back of one of his own linemen there.
That's 75 Joshua Goins that he ran into there. And Joshua Goins is only a sophomore for this team. And, man, he is a mountain of a man.
Loss of one on the play. Looking down, there's a lot of Rockcastle folks hung around for this game.
Yeah, I don't blame him. You're over here, might as well stay and watch the game.
The quarter back under center. Receiver both directions. Ball's loose.
Boy. Oh, no.
And Corbin recovers on the 21-yard line. It was just a bad exchange right there from McWhorter and Robinson.
That is those unforced errors that we talk about every week. Who made you make that error? Nobody made you make that error except you and your teammate. Those are the two that made the error. Nobody made you make that mistake.
14-0, 1:16 left here in the first.
Oh, they got it back. Oh gosh, I thought we didn't recover that.
It's Corbin football.
Okay, yeah, we did. Yeah, I didn't think we did.
Salmons in the backfield, hands it off to Stevens, running left, getting the outside across the 20, and right there, big hit. Was that Robinson that lowered the boom on Stevens?
I think it's Jude hit that.
Was that Jude?
I believe it was Jude McWhorter, yeah.
Okay. There again, it's over there in that far corner of the towards the end zone, and you just cannot see. That corner's just a little dark. Gain of 3. Where's Robinson? Back to Stevens up the middle, and he's going to get down to about the 11-yard line. Going to be real close to the first down marker. They're going to say just a little shy, so it's 3rd and short for the Red Hounds. Stevens to the right of Salmons. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Takes the snap, and diving forward is Stevens, and it's close. There's no signal yet. 4th down. There it is.
There you go. Bryson Nance stripped Stevens up there. That was an incredible play by Bryson Nance. That's 2 weeks in a row we've called his name. He's been making incredible plays. Yep. No, it was.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Corbin out to a 14-0 lead over your North Laurel Jaguars. Friday Night Lights is brought to you by North Laurel Nation, the official home of North Laurel Athletics and the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff. Now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities.
14-0 as we head into the second quarter play. Corbin facing a 4th and short, ball on the 12-yard line. We're seeing the Corbin team that we expected. Really fundamentally strong football team.
Yep, and that's exactly, they are as advertised. But this is a big moment in this game right here. For North Laurel needs to keep this 2-possession game real bad, and it's 4th and inches. It's a huge moment in this game. This is where that defensive line that we've been talking about all the first quarter, that's where they've got to step up right here.
Salmon's going under center. Stevens in the backfield. Man in motion to the right.
Oh, they got him.
And, yep, I believe they got
both of them.
North Laurel off sides. First down. Corbin.
Snap, encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Results in first down.
They got Reese and Asher Edwards both on that, man.
And we saw last week, Reese is a young man. He's ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
And we saw him several times last week. That's trying to do a hard count. And we saw him, nudge forward and nudge forward. Luckily he never went across the line, but he did that time. Salmons with it. Gets across the 5. Pick up of about 2 on the play. And we've got a flag thrown.
I wonder what that could be.
I don't know.
I don't either. But Kingston Reams made a great tackle on Salmons right there. Salmons was one Kingston Reams tackle away from scoring a touchdown.
Second and 7.
They're picking up the flag, so no flag.
Okay.
2nd and goal for Corbin from the 5-yard line. Salmon and Stevens in the backfield, one receiver to the right. Man in motion to the right. Quick pitch goes out to the right. We've got a flag thrown. And right there, being taken down at the 5-yard line. The number 12, Cam Estep.
And that was Jude McCorder, and there was a whole bunch of other Jags involved in that. They snuffed that little toss out right away. That was really impressive. It's the best their edge defenses looked all night.
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation against Corbin, 5-yard penalty.
First down.
Yeah, no, it's replay second down.
Yeah.
Yep, it's second down.
If you go 7 and 5 and beat Tennessee, if you go 6 and 6 and beat Tennessee, I'll take that. In fact, you could go
11:30 left here in the second quarter. Corbin sending 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Stevens behind Salmon and gives it to Salmon right up the gut and gets down to about the 2.
And the left side of that Corbin offensive line is doing such a great job walling North Laurel off. There's not a lot of people on that side. And here's that pace you were talking about too, Corbin. They are ready to go. There's no waiting
And that
around.
offensive line, I love this. I mean,
Yeah,
that
they're
offensive line, they get up and they're down in 3-point position now. I mean, they're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. They're ready to knock somebody's head off.
3rd and goal. Ball in the 2. Salmons with the pass, quick hitter. It's complete at the 2, diving in the end zone. Touchdown, Corbin.
And that time you had Cooper Robinson in on the tackle, had the screen snuffed out exactly where they wanted to go, just could not finish the tackle. And when you're the only defender there and it's that close to the end zone, and you just got to be able to wrap them up. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes them receivers are real slippery.
Clay Aikens on the reception and the TD.
Sebastian Wellington to tip the point after.
20-0. Corbin early here in the second quarter. Weatherton on for the extra point. Kick is up and good. 21-0. Corbin. Partner, North Laurel's got to find some offense.
Yeah, somewhere, somehow. I mean, we've had 2 drives and we're sitting down 21-0. That's not good.
And
that is not great. Or I guess 3, but it's not good.
Well, we knew, North is, this is going to be a tough game. Storied program like Corbin, a lot of hop, a lot of fire in these kids' hearts. They can't quit.
No, they cannot.
That's one thing. They cannot quit. They got to get out there. They got to fight. They got to fight to the end.
Because you never know what the rest of this game holds. If you score a touchdown here, you're sitting down 2 possessions, and you're in the game still. If you can get to that, get back within 2 possessions, but they've got to have a drive. They've got to go score. I mean, we can't have another offensive drive where they don't. I mean, they just can't.
Right.
And I think part of that's going to be that they're going to have to start throwing the ball a little bit because Corbin knows they're running it. I mean, they really halfway probably weren't ready to start the game, and we got a couple of good runs on them. But now it's time, they're going to start mixing the passing a little bit to try to open up those the running game some. That's where they got to go from here. And they've got receivers open. The protection's got to be better too. That's part of it. But they've got opportunities to do that.
21-0. All Corbin early. Another big kick, and that's going to go into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Tell you, impressed with Corbin's kicker. We got the flags on the field at the North Laurel 45-yard line. First and 10 for North Laurel.
but I think it's going away.
We're still having a long discussion about something.
Hitting the kick, holding on the receiving team. That penalty is declined, resulting in the play as a touchback.
So we got holding on North Laurel. So instead of taking it on the 30, they go to the 20.
All right.
First and 10 for the Jaguars. McCorder with a snap. Keeps it, trying to get out to the left. Cuts back up the middle, fighting for his life, and he may have one on the play.
All right. Time to throw the ball. I think that's the running game really ain't happening right now on first and 10. It's almost a little too predictable. Might start tossing a little bit.
They are. They're going to have to open it up. I agree.
Offensive line is good, but it is not running on first and 10 every single play good. Or every single first and 10 run it.
Second and 10 for the Jaguars. McCorder takes a snap, hands it off to Robinson, cuts back up the middle, picks up about 2 on the play.
Robinson on the carry.
.9:44 left here in the first half, 21-0. Corbin. North Laurel facing a 3rd and 7. Corder and Robinson in the backfield, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Corder with a snap, dropping back, looking to pass. Got a wide open receiver out at the 34 and just a little bit underthrown. Intended receiver is North Laurel's number 16, Colton Gilbert.
And Colton Gilbert there won on the top of his route against Zach Thomas, but you know, and it was going to be a really tight throw. That was a really tight throw. Zach Thomas was still close, but you know, Colton had created himself enough separation to be open.
4th and 7.
4th and 7 for North Laurel. Cam Anderson on to kick it away. Good snap. Nice high kick. It's going to come down and hit about to the 47. And North Laurel is going to take it out of the air. Reese Sutton. So good starting field position again for Corbin from their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, and Cam Anderson does a great job with those punts. Getting that backspin on it is very difficult. So it's really good. Man, you just want to see this defense make plays, get turnovers.
Defense going to have to step it up.
Yeah, something to try to change the energy here because, man, this is, there's not a lot of unhappy Jag fans out in front of us.
1st and 10 for the Red Hounds. Salmon takes the snap, hands it off to number 1, Pearson, trying to get it outside, and big hit right there. Is that Jude McCorder? Now, Jude McCorder in on the tackle. Big hit. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. All spotted exactly the same spot on the line of scrimmage on the 47.
2nd and 10.
Salmon back in the gun. Hands it off to Stevens, and he's going to be thrown for a loss.
Brody.
There we go.
Yeah, Brody Pruitt with a big-time tackle there. One of my favorites to watch. He's got that big neck brace on, or the big neck roll. I love that. It's old-school football looking, and, man, he busted through that line and grabbed Stevens and slung him down. That was a big-time play.
3rd and 13 for Corbin.
Gage Baker.
There's no timeout.
Correction run down by Brody Pruitt.
Coach staff thought there was a timeout. Salmon staying back in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Stevens to the right. Salmons calls for it, dropping back, looking to pass. Rolling to his right. He gets outside, got a wide open receiver down at the 43, diving forward, and they're going to give him the first down. Stevens comes out of the backfield to catch that. And North Laurel didn't bring anybody up to pick him up.
No, he was wide open.
Completion to first and 10. Ready.
First and 10, Corbin. 7:26 left here in the second quarter, up 21-0 over your North Laurel Jaguars. Salmons hands it off to Stevens, straight up the middle, picks up 1 on the play, brings up 2nd and 9.
I think that was Zach Philpott and Reese Sutton both in on that tackle right there. It was the 2 big D tackles on this team.
Salmons and Stevens in the backfield, 2 receivers right, 2 left. North Laurel's blitzing, gets rid of it quick. It's complete at the 37, out to the 30, upended and down at the 25. Big gain right there by number 6, Zach Thomas, wide receiver for the Red Hounds.
Have your attention. There's a black Camry.
And they tried. I mean, they brought that blitz with Brody Pruitt and tried to get to the quarterback, but Corbin picked it up just enough to get there. And then the defender that was on the receiver there ended up slipping as he was coming out, and that allowed the big game.
First and 10, Corbin, 6:21 left here in the first half. 2 receivers left, 2 right, dropping back. Did that ball not hit the ground? They said it. I thought he dropped that ball, but they said he didn't. But break for North Laurel right there, loss of about 3 on the play.
Yeah, absolutely. And you had number 8 there on the tackle. That's Evan Zarate. Yeah, start cornerback.
Second and 13 for the Red Hounds. Simon and Stevens in the backfield, man in motion to the right. Going to hand it off to Malachi Brown, trying to get outside, and he's going to be thrown down back at the 35. About a 6-yard loss.
And Brody Pruitt was there on the tackle, hunting him down. Kingston Reams also forced that tackle out, forced that run out wide because he beat his man inside, and there you go. That was another big time stop. So they've had success. They put him in another 3rd and long. Man, North Laurel has got to stop them here. You really, really want to try to keep them from gaining anything. That way they're not in field goal position here and can't put another 3 points on you.
3rd and 18 for the Red Hounds. Got to get across about the 15-yard line for the first down. Salmon's going from under center, back in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Stevens to the left. Salmon's dropping back. Looking to pass, got plenty of time all day. Now North Laurel's get back there, and Salmons is going to be slung down back at the North Laurel 49-yard line.
Gage Baker with a big time sack right there.
I'll tell you what, he had all day. That says a lot to North Laurel's defensive backs, safeties, everything. They did a good job on those receivers.
It was a wild looking little coverage they run right there. They had Gage Baker, the edge rusher, out in coverage. And then as that play broke down, he realized that whoever's behind me don't matter, and he went right after Salmons. And Salmons had nobody. He had all day back there because they only rushed 3, and he took him down. Man, that was a big-time sack by Gage Baker.
Trey Person to kick it away for the Red Hounds. Back deep, Jude McWhorter. And we've got whistles.
Delay a game on the offense.
Delay a game on Corbin. Back it up 5 more.
There you go.
Hey, we'll take anything we can get.
I'd say they probably did that on purpose to try to give their punter just a little bit more room to get this punt in. It's usually the MO when you take a delay game like that in this situation.
Ball on the Corbin 44-yard line. Person with the snap. Good high kick. Quarter is going to let it bounce at the 20. It goes out of bounds at the 18. North Laurel will be starting deep in their own territory.
But new life for the Jags. I mean, you're still within 3 scores. You get your score on this drive. You're sitting within 2. That's where you want to be at. I mean, you obviously want to be in the lead, but the game's not over from here, and that was very encouraging, very positive that they were able to get a stop out of Corbin.
3:44 left here in the first half. Now they really need to put some points on the board before the half.
Absolutely.
McCorder going under center. I formation. 1 receiver left, 1 right. Robinson gets it. Going straight up the middle, across the 20, 25, 30, 35, and we got flags on the field.
Got us a hold back there.
Probably so.
Man.
Yep, that one's coming back.
It was right at the point of attack.
Yeah, we have something positive, then we have it take away from something like that.
Just about the time you think something's going right, you get a big run like that call back. Shame.
On the offense, half the distance from the previous spot.
Half the distance to the goal. Puts it on the 9-yard line. Tough break right there. We see some light and
yep, and then you're getting a big 1st and 20.
I formation. Robinson gets it going straight up the middle. Took a big lick right there. They're going to give him the 10, gain of 1 on the play.
2nd and 19.
We'll see that passing game open up a little bit right here. See what happens. Try to dig yourself out of this hole. I mean, screen kind of acts like punt a little bit here in this situation, but sometimes they break open. So, I mean, I would love to see a screen or something like that here that, they're playing their coverage way back. You've got screens and stuff open.
We had Braxton Fultz and Cam Anderson come in just now. 2 left, 2 right. Robinson to the left from McCorder takes a snap. McCorder keeps it going straight up the middle, and he's upended and taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Big hit right there by number 30 of Corbin, Clay Akins.
And this is kind of the punt before the punt, if you will. They've kind of give up on this drive, try to not make some massive mistake to give the ball away right here and just punt it away. That's kind of the plan. And Corbin, I mean, it's 3rd and 19. That the line of gains is 19, and they're playing all their coverage way up close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarter staying back in the gun. 2 receivers both ways, dropping back. And it's called out to 10, to the 15, 20, 25, and knocked out of bounds right at the 29-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
How about that? Well, so much for the punt of the drive.
A big play right there.
Yeah.
By on the reception, number 16, Colton Gilbert.
Colton Gilbert. How about that speed? Just got around the cornerback on the edge, and that was the one guy he needed to beat. And, man, how about that? Gosh almighty.
1:58 left here in the first half. North Laurel stays with that same look. Quarter with a snap, dropping back. And Quarter had no chance right there. Corbin brought the house, and number 2, Tayton Cox, in on the sack of McCorder.
Yeah, as soon as Jude got the ball, he had 2 Corbin defenders. I think 23 was involved in that one too. That was Eli Petrosky. They were both right there.
Loss of 10 on the play, 2nd and 20. Quarter staying back in the gun. Robinson gets it, go right up the middle. Gets out to the 26-yard line. And we've got a timeout on the field. Corbin, we're going to step aside and go with them. Friday Night Lights brought to you by North Laurel Nation, the official home of North Laurel Athletics and the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Simplicity, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With Arborist, Forestry, and Lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing, we are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
21-0 Corbin up on North Laurel late here in the first half. 1:09 left here in the second quarter. North Laurel facing a 3rd and 13. Got to get out across the 39-yard line for the first down.
They defied the odds last time on the 3rd and 19 and converted it. So let's see if they'll convert a 3rd and 13. What's in that playbook for Stephen Nelson to convert a 3rd and 13?
Two receivers left, two right. McWhorter dropping back. Receivers open at the 35. It's caught diving forward to the 38-yard line. Going to be about a yard shy. Great catch right there by North Laurel's number 16, Colton Gilbert. Big catches by Gilbert.
Yeah, North Laurel needs to play with a little pace here. You got 50 seconds coming off the clock. But at the same time, you don't want to turn it over right here and give Corbin basically a free field goal if they want it. So, you got to run a little clock off here, but still try to snap it and convert it. Which honestly, I don't know. I say you punt this. It really probably is not the smartest thing.
You got 14 seconds on the play clock, down to 10. Down to 5.
Yeah,
they're just trying to run the clock down as much. McWhorter with a snap. Goes straight up the middle. First down out to the 46-yard line. First down, North Laurel.
How about that timeout, North Laurel? Well, okay. All right.
And North Laurel takes that timeout.
Now, if that was your plan, you don't run that much time off. You run it down to, say, 30, 35 seconds. You don't run all the way down to 20 because what do you gain? You got 20 seconds left and one timeout, and I don't know. I just feel like that's one you couldn't get up there and snap it at 50 because you give them 50 seconds and they've got a chance. But they needed to snap that just a little bit quicker to save themselves a little bit more time to possibly try to go down here and get a field goal because otherwise you're better off just not even taking the risk and punting it.
17.8 seconds left here in the first half. Coming up at the half, we'll have a breakdown of the first half. Also, we'll go back and look at what's happened in North Laurel High School and Middle School sports and look ahead.
And so you've got one timeout to play with if you're North Laurel, so you can attack the middle of the field here one time. And what if all your plays work, time management wouldn't be a problem. But what you're ideally, you try to get this in the middle of the field. You're sitting at the 46 right now. You try to get up to around that 40-yard line here with something over the middle. Call that quick timeout and try to get you something here over to the sideline, get into that 32-yard range, and hopefully get Cam Anderson in that field goal. So that's kind of that's what they need to do right here.
McWhorter takes a snap. Just going to go straight ahead and get out to about the 50, pick up about 4 on the play. And we've got a quick timeout by North Laurel.
Okay, so you're no longer really in position to get the field goal anymore. I don't think they've got anything they can run in 10 seconds that can get them to the 32. So now you're looking at the Hail Mary more than likely. Now, I don't know everything, but I think that's where we're heading here is hopefully trying to Hail Mary right here at the end of the first half. You don't have it. You don't. I mean, I don't think they've got a 20-yard gain to the outside. Because that's what they've got to have here. I don't know if they've got that in the bag or not. You've got enough time to do that theoretically, but I don't know. I don't know if they got that or not.
Seven seconds left here in the first half. Still a great crowd on hand here tonight. unbelievable.
Absolutely. And even a field goal here is good. I mean, at least puts you some points on the board. So at least you want to try to get that. And
Any points that you
any
can get.
points that you can get. So I guess what you do is try to run something here to the outside real quick and then leave yourself a couple seconds on the clock to try to get down there and get the Hail Mary.
2nd and 7 for North Laurel, 7 seconds. McWhorter back in the gun, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Corbin's bringing the blitz, and McWhorter's going to be slung down way back at the 37-yard line. And that is going to do it for the first half. Corbin takes a 21-0 lead into the locker room. We're going to step aside, and we'll be back to take a look at this first half. You're listening to North Laurel Sports on WJTE 98.5.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
Excel Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff. Now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel. And he
Let's hear it for the dance team.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
XL Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff. Now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel. And he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With Arborist, Forestry, and Lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing, we are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
Excel Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff. Now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel. And he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. E.C. Porter IGA in East London on 4th Street, where we love our local student athletes and their families. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. At London Power Equipment, power means service, power means protection, and most of all, power means power. Power. With technicians certified in Briggs, Kawasaki, Kohler, and Honda. And we offer for sale brands like Grasshopper, Echo, Husqvarna, DR, and Generac. We service and repair most outdoor power equipment brands. And if it's work gear, we've got you covered too. With Arborist, Forestry, and Lineman gear. At 1680 Highway 192 East, we're open weekdays 8 to 5. With options for financing. We are locally owned and operated. Find LPE on Facebook or phone 606-389-5535 for London Power Equipment.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Who doesn't love a smile? At Dr. William Todd Petrie Dental, we care about you. While comparing costs for dental services, always read the fine print. At Petrie Dental, there are no hidden costs, and we are now accepting new patients. Plus, most major insurances are taken. Free exams, high-quality dentures. Don't wait. Petrie Dental, north of London on US 25, 606-843-6476. A proud supporter of North Laurel. Fat Butts Barbecue has a new location in London, just north of the Kentucky State Police Post. Find our amazing menu on Facebook and online at fatbuttsbbq.com. That's PHATBUTTZBBQ.com. Whether it's a hankin' for some loaded nachos or pulled pork or sliced beef, also don't forget our delicious blown-up burnt ends and our outstanding ranch-based potato salad. There are so many mouth-watering menu items you'll just have to taste and see for yourself. Fat Butts, lunch or dinner, US 25 north of London in the Pittsburgh Plaza. Phone 606-712-4026.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5 verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
Excel Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you. Since 2010, John Root has proudly served as your Laurel County Sheriff, now ready to serve in their new location at 1380 East Highway 192 in London, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. John Root, providing a safe, secure place for the residents of and visitors to our fine county of Laurel, and he proudly supports all area youth activities. At E.C. Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Matt House have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business. And because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of...
Welcome back to North Laurel. Corbin's got a 21-0 lead over your North Laurel Jaguars. It's been all Corbin here in the first, especially that first quarter. They jump out quick lead on North.
Laid it, really laid it on North Laurel, and I mean just caused them so much trouble against the run, and that's what they've done a lot of is the run, and most of their passing has just been kind of the short game, so nothing really crazy in the pass game, but North's run defense has really struggled. But then on the other side of that, you know, your defense come up with a stop. On offense, they've just not been able to do a whole lot. But the defense has had one good thing go for them. They got at least a stop out of Corbin. That's that felt like a real win to have them not score. So yeah, that's just kind of where they're at. And their defense, still at the end of the day, they're only down 3 scores. That is not insurmountable by any means.
I agree.
They can still come back and win this game, but it's going to take a big effort by this defense and a big effort by the offense too.
See Jude McCorder down here trying to get loose. They've got to break this thing. I think if they're going to break this thing open, they've got to do it through the air.
Yep, and it's not going to be on the ground. That's just the first, running it on 1st and 10 and running it on 2nd and 10 is just a little too predictable right now because I bet you of the probably 10 1st and 10s they've had this game, they've run it probably 10 of them. That's a little too predictable. I know, we know it, they know it, and that they got to go off tendency on 1st down a little bit, try to throw the ball, and maybe try some of the short game with screens and things like that. They got to find a way to get the passing game open, and they've got there's receivers open here and there, but they got to find that more consistently if they're going to win the game.
Looking back at this week in North Laurel sports, North Laurel ladies volleyball team fall to 0-5 with losses to Pulaski and Corbin this past week, both 3-0. North Laurel boys soccer come away with a big win last night over crosstown rival South Laurel 4-1, moving to 2-4-1 on the season. North Laurel girls soccer 1-3 on the season, losing out to Southwestern and Garrett County this week. North Laurel men's golf team tomorrow. They'll begin the South Laurel High School Invitational out at London Country Club, and on the 6th, be traveling up to the Montgomery County Invitational, getting ready for those regional golf tournaments. Jumping over to the middle school football team. They had a pretty busy week. They North Middle 6th grade lost to Rock Castle 8-0, and North Middle 7th grade 28-6, and North Middle 8-12. All right, we're about set to get this second half underway. North Laurel kicking it away to start this third quarter. Big high kick. It's going to be taken about the 10-yard line. Drops the ball. Going back to get it. Right there's North Laurel. North Laurel had a real opportunity to pin them back. Went from the 10 out to the 20. That just shows you, good speed right there by Corbin's number 6, Zach Thomas.
Yeah, he was fine. And, he was really felt like he was dead rights around the 10, but he just got to the outside of those defenders and was a little bit faster.
Yeah, well,
but still, he
ran by him.
He ran by. And he had a head of steam coming, too, when he initially caught the ball. So he was looking at even a bigger gain, but ended up dropping the ball there.
Appreciate Larky HVAC for being a big sponsor of this Praxel Bowl. Right there, going up the middle for no gain was number 27, Stevens.
Reese Sutton put a big hit on him there in the middle of that North Laurel defensive line. Didn't let him get much farther than right there at the line of scrimmage.
Salmon's getting the call from the sideline. 2nd and 10 for the Red Hounds. Salmon's going under center. Stevens in the backfield. One receiver left and right. Man in motion to the right. Sweeping left. Coming across as number 30, Clay Akins, with about a 12-yard gain on the play. And that for a first down for Corbin.
Now, Corbin's play design there really did fool North Laurel. They run a lot of action like they were going to run a toss over to the right side of the offensive line, then run that sweep back across. All of North Laurel's defense was shifted that way, allowed that hole to be open there on the left side of the Corbin offensive line.
1st and 10 for the Red Hounds. Salmon's under center. Stevens in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Man in motion to the right. Salmons is going to keep it. Following Stevens and staying on his feet. I tell you, that's why you never give up on the play.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Pick up a 7 on the play for Salmons.
And it's really crazy what Corbin's doing. They're running both Salmons and Sanders in the same hole as like a read option. Like Salmons is sitting there holding the ball for Sanders like he's going to run somewhere else, and never does. And they both go in the same hole. It's really the craziest thing.
2nd and 3 for Corbin. Something we're seeing different here in the second half. In that first half, we saw Corbin's offensive line down 3-point position, ready to go. Second half, running clock.
Yep.
Running the time off the clock. Salmon's back under center. Salmon's kicks it out the right, and he's met right there at the 40-yard line. Can't get a number.
That's Kingston Reams off of the right side of the North Laurel defensive line. He's the primary right edge over there and did a great job stopping that run.
Brings up 3rd and a long 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Got to get across the 42 for the first. Salmon back under center. We got movement right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back them up 5.
Yep. Yeah, we had number 56, Braxton Tolliver.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Tackle got a little bit excited there.
That makes this 3rd and 7. That makes that a little harder. That's a little harder to gain than that 3rd and 2 is. Corbin may have to think about throwing the ball here.
Corbin on top, 21-0, early here in the 3rd.
This will be a good momentum shift as you're coming right out of halftime. They only run 3 minutes off the clock and get the ball back. That will be huge.
Salmon going under center, 1 receiver to the left. Stevens in the backfield. Motion to the right. They give it off going to the right. And I tell you what, number 12, staying on his feet, Cam Estep. I tell you what, a valiant effort by that kid. He got hit several times and just able to stay on his feet. And finally, Jude McCorder coming in from that free safety and taking him down.
And that time, North Laurel wasn't fooled by all the motion they run. They run a very similar concept to that big game they have where they're running a toss to one side and then run the jet sweep the other way. That time, North Laurel read it perfect. I think you had number 70, Asher Edwards, tripping the running back up and keeping him from making any progress.
4th and 6. Got to be disciplined right here in North Laurel.
Oh, my gosh. They about jumped.
And right there, Reese Sutton, again, just ready to go. Play clock down to 5, and they'll call a timeout. That's what they're going to do. Timeout. Corbin will step aside for a quick break. Friday Night Lights brought to you by North Laurel Nation, official home of North Laurel Athletics and the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
At Second Mile Behavioral Health, we're here for you in every way possible. We're trained professionals in the mental health field, and we care. We believe in targeted case management and community support. We assess cases like mental health, substance abuse, parenting, anger management, and domestic violence. We take your needs seriously. You can find us on social media or go to secondmilebehavioral.com. Our phone number, 606-657-5504. Matthew chapter 5, verse 41 says, "And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him 2. That's us, Second Mile Behavioral Health.
21-0, 8:16 left here in the third. Corbin on top of North Laurel. Corbin facing a 4th and 6. Ball spot on the Corbin 36-yard line. Got to get out across 42 for the first down.
I really, as a fan of North Laurel, I would like for Corbin to punt it, so they definitely should go for it here. That's probably the right decision.
Salmon back in the gun, 2 receivers left and right. Quick hit, wide open.
He dropped it.
Down at the 45, and it's incomplete. The boom was lowered right there by Cooper Robinson.
Yeah, Cooper Robinson come across there from his safety spot, and that was wide open. They must have run some kind of cover 2 and covering those flats, and that side of the field there is left to Cooper Robinson in that deep half zone. And Cooper put a big hit on him and kept him from being able to catch that ball. Gosh, that's a big play by Cooper Robinson, because if he didn't do that, he was going to catch it and probably go for a while.
Zach Thomas took a hit from Robinson.
Yeah, he did.
Turnover on downs. North Laurel football. Good field position. They have to take advantage of this.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Ball on the Corbin 36-yard line. McCorder back in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Roll out to the left. Got to 35. Cuts it upfield. Gets about the 30-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Pick up of about 6 on the play.
All right. That's a good little run there. You want to try to keep the chain, keep yourself in those second manageables, third and manageables. That does that right there, and that's a great place to attack Corbin. They really hadn't run a lot to the outside yet tonight, and that was one time they did it, and it really worked.
Second and 4.
Quarter back in the backfield, loading up that left side. Quarter's going to keep it. Head to the left, lowers his head.
Man.
And he's going to be just shy of the first down marker. About a yard shy, looks like. Third down.
Man, there's one thing about Jude McCorder. He is not scared to take a hit. He invites contact, like diving into that pile right there, trying to get that first down. He don't care what kind of hit he's going to take. He wants to get that first down. They're bringing in the big man, Reese Sutton.
3rd and 1. Got to cross the 26-yard line for the first down. Loading up that left side again. McCorder back in, takes it, running to the left, gets outside, cuts it back upfield, dives forward, and he's going to have about a yard and a half on the gain, enough for a North Laurel first down.
That's a really creative little formation that we see them run from time to time, where they run those 3. I mean, you'd almost call them tight ends that you run, and 2 of them are lined up behind the tackle and guard. Usually, you've got your tight ends kind of stacked on the end of the line. That time they put them in behind the guards, and it works. And they must have something on that other side of Corbin's defense that they really like and really want to attack, because that's 3 plays in a row they've went to that side, to that left side of Corbin's defense.
1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Cooper Robinson back in to the right of McCorder. Robinson gets it, running left, trying to get outside. fighting for his life. See flags flying in and gain of maybe one, but
if it's a hold and you gain 1 yard, we need to go back to the drawing boards on that.
Waiting the call. And looks like they're going to step it off against Corbin.
Oh, okay. I think it's probably face mask.
It'd have to be a face mask.
Face mask.
Hey, we'll take that.
Half the distance to the goal. First down.
All right.
Half the distance to the goal. First down, North Laurel. Ball spotted on the 8-yard line of Corbin.
Thank you, Corbin. Thank you so much for giving us those yards.
First and 10 for the Jaguars. McQuarter going under center.
Man, go to R.J. Noble. He's open.
Robinson right up the middle. Across the 5. Touchdown, North Laurel.
Okay. Don't look now. They're down 2 scores. Oh, my gosh.
That's what they – listen, it's not over till it's over.
No, it ain't over. They got to play the game. Man, what a run by Cooper Robinson right there. And, man, the Corbin defense showed a little weakness. They kind of got ran over. North Laurel didn't throw the ball at all that drive.
Cam Anderson on for the extra point. Tanner Houchins to put it down. Good snap. Kick is up. Right down the middle. 21-7. Corbin by 2 touchdowns. And that gives you some momentum right there.
Yeah.
They have to build on that. Now, right here, North Wales defense got to come up with a big defensive stand this possession.
Oh, yeah. They got to do the same. They got to stay committed to stopping those outside runs like they have been. And, man, they've been making huge plays on defense. They got to keep doing that. They've had two great stops in a row. One stop there at the other side of the first – or on the other side of the half, and this one right here on our side of the half. And, man, that's good. Gosh, that's good. That is exactly what they needed.
You know, they take that open possession. First drive, second half, punch it in. That's what we said that that's something they had to do.
And they did it on the ground too, because me and you will sit here and say, well, they can't pass it, or they can't run it. Then they run Corbin right over and ran it all the way from the 50 all the way down to the end zone. I mean, that is just extremely impressive for North Laurel.
Now Anderson to kick it away for North Laurel. Little squib kick right up the middle. It's going to be taken at the 25-yard line. And right there, nice coverage by North Laurel.
Absolutely.
I tell you, Corbin very, very fortunate to get on that. It kind of got away from Clay Akins, and he tried to pick it up and run, and right there was North Laurel on the coverage.
Yeah, and Clay Akins really hadn't corralled it, and he had the North Laurel special teams coverage bearing down on him. I mean, he just about turned that ball over. Man, gosh, that would have been huge if he'd have turned it over.
First and 10 for Corbin from their own 24-yard line. Salmon staying back in the gun with Stevens to his left. 2 receivers left and right. Quick hit is complete out at the 20, 25. And thrown out of bounds about the 27-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the play.
Is complete.
Second and 7 for the Red Hounds.
Gain of 4.
They're going to give him 4, so second and 6.
And that was Braxton Fultz. He's kind of like this in-between linebacker safety that they run there. He was on the stop, ran that screen down.
Salmon hands it off to Stevens right up the middle, and going nowhere right there.
Yeah. Big play by Brody Pruitt right there early on. I mean, he was reaping at the ball too. That's what they need to do. They need a turnover so bad. Those are the kind of things that make them fumble. Ripping at the ball like that. That's great. Gosh, what a play by Brody Pruitt.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and.
That brings them 3rd down.
And a long 6.
And man, they're playing press coverage, bump and run coverage here. North Laurel is.
Salmon back of the gun, calls for the ball, dropping back and looking to pass. Got a receiver open at the 35 and can't pull it in.
Yeah.
Tough break right there. But, right in the middle of the field. I talked about it in pregame. North Laurel's got to do a really good job covering the center of the field. Right there was number 30, Clay Akins, standing there waving, nowhere within 15 yards of him.
And that's a gamble that North Laurel's taking right there. They must think that Salmons cannot throw that throw between the safety and the flat zone on the sideline in cover two. They think that he really can't do that, and they were just shading those zones down, saying you're not going to get anything on us underneath, and you're going to have to make this throw between the safety and the corner, and he couldn't make it. So that's a great gamble by North Laurel. And that's a hard throw to hit. I mean, that's this 10 to 15 window, and you can't lead him too far because it'll get picked, and it's a hard throw.
And we've got whistles. Delay a game against Corbin. Back it up 5 more.
Delay a game on the offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
And that's one of the first times I think I've seen North in the last, I've watched them a year and 2 games. It's the first time I've seen them run anything different than just, 2 deep zones on the outside and 2 deep zones in the middle. That's a unique little coverage they run.
McWhorter back deep, standing on his own 45. Good snap. And McWhorter calling for a fair catch at the 44-yard line.
All right.
So here again, good starting field position for the Jaguars.
Absolutely. And a good decision by Jude McWhorter just to fair catch it. Just make sure you get or call for the fair catch. Make sure you get the field position that you deserve. And you're sitting here on the 44, same place you started the last drive before. Man, things are looking up. Come on, we need another score right here.
5:34 left here in the third. 21-7. Red Hounds on top of the Jaguars. Good field position for North Laurel.
I would love to see them just take a shot here with R.J. Noble. Just try it one time. You got single coverage over here. Give it a shot.
I believe North may be down a player. And they are.
We got 8 seconds. I got to go here. They're going to have to call the timeout.
Yeah, you cannot afford to. Yeah. Had to call a timeout. Somebody fell asleep there on that offensive line.
And see, that's a timeout in this close game that you were absolutely going to need in the last 4 minutes of this game. You have to have that timeout. You cannot have errors like that and cost yourself a timeout. That could be the difference in the game once we get down the stretch. It's just bad. Can't do that. You only get 3 of the timeouts. You cannot get them back.
At EC Porter IGA in London, owners Stuart and Ernest Madhouse have always took great pride in the fact that they're a locally owned business, and because of that commitment, they've taken great care of generations of local grocery customers. IGA in East London on 4th Street. We love our local student athletes. At London Power Equipment, power means power, and getting to know Brad and Jessica Baker and their friendly staff equals savings for you. Now supplying Ferris products along with other awesome lines. We're your power source. LPE proudly supports our local athletes. John Root has proudly served as our Laurel County Sheriff for the past 15 years, and he gladly supports all our area student athletes. Check out their new location at 1380 East Highway 192. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. From their own 44-yard line, McWhorter back in the gun, loading up that left side, takes a snap, running left, cuts it upfield, stays on his feet, gets out to about the 50-yard line, pick up a 6 on the play, brings up 2nd and 4.
All right. Again, we see North Laurel attacking the left side of Corbin's defense. They, again, have a matchup they like over there, but I want to see them go off tendency some. Let's not pound that in the ground here and get to where we're getting 1 and 2 yard gains on it. Let's try to run something the other way. So let's see what happens over there if they're starting to shift all that attention to the left side.
Still loading up that side. Now they're shifting over to the right side. 1 receiver left. McWhorter takes it. Looking to run right. Cuts back upfield. Dives forward.
Perfect.
And I think he's going to be just shy.
Yeah.
His knee hit back. He's going to be about a half yard shy of the first down.
Yep. There you go. That's exactly kind of what I was getting at as well. Okay, now they're going to start shifting that defense a little bit to the left side. They go to the right side. That time, I don't know exactly what happened, but they may overshift it to the right side, and Jude had that cutback lane. It's a great decision by him. Put you in a 3rd and short.
I expect, look for McCorder, take it straight up the middle right now.
Yep.
Right there he goes.
Perfect.
He gets about 1.5 yards, first down, North Laurel.
And that's good football right there. You only need the inch. Go ahead and get the sneak. That's one of the, when executed right, that's one of the easiest automatic first down in football is running a QB sneak when you can do it right. And North Laurel did it exactly right there. Smart football.
1st and 10 from the Corbin 44-yard line. We've got Caleb Roark in there and also Brody Pruitt. Robinson gets in it, just lowers his head, and not much there. Maybe one on the play.
All right. Well, now it's time to probably try something a little bit different. They may have that figured out now.
Second. Getting 1. 2nd and 9.
3:23 left here in the third. North down 2 scores. 21-7. Here again, Jared, this is a drive they've got to finish.
Yep. And I don't think a field goal is on the table here. We got to get the touchdown.
2nd and 9. Quarter takes a snap, gives it to Robinson, lowers his head, gets out to the 40, pick up of about 3 on the play, brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay. You can convert this 3rd and 6 right here. That is not impossible. But they may have to go to the air for it.
3rd and 6.
2:35 here in the third. Yet to throw the first pass here in the second half. Porter takes it. He's going to roll out to his left.
Come on, baby.
Trying to get outside and just lowers his head. He's getting nothing on that one. Got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yep, and that was a little power sweep right there. Just did not work at the block and just did not pan out like they needed it to. And they're going to punt, it looks like. Or no, they're not punting. No. Whoops.
No. Fourth and 6. They've got to get across the 34 for the first down. McCorder back in the gun. Robinson to his right. 2 receivers left and right. McCorder with a snap. I know. North moved. Tough break right there.
Dadgummit.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Well,
Fourth down.
man, if you're Steven Nelson, now it's time to put your trust back in that defense. They've got you, 3 stops so far, then to get you another one. It's going to be hard to convert this 4th and 11.
We didn't run a screen on that. We didn't run a screen on that. A little bubble screen right there. Again, the ball just...
Play a little late coming in with 13 seconds left on the clock.
Makes you think they're probably not wanting to
You don't want to
snap it.
burn a timeout here.
Absolutely not. Not another one.
Play clock down to 5. The quarter back in the gun, 2 receivers left and right. Takes the snap, rolling to the right, looks to get rid of it. And the pass falls incomplete. A lot of contact there. I think as a play on the ball, North Laurel turns it over on downs.
And Jude was flushed right there immediately. I don't know didn't quite see exactly what happened on the defensive line. But, yeah, he was instantly, as soon as he got it, he was having to run for his life. And you just can't play quarterback on the run like that. It just ain't going to work.
So North Laurel turns it over on downs. Corbin takes possession on their own 45-yard line. Salmon and Stevens in the backfield. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Salmon takes it, looking to throw. Got single coverage, throwing deep. And that's pass interference.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to call that.
Yep. Yeah, Zarate was hanging on him the whole way down the field there. He was right on his jersey. It's contact before the ball right there. It's PI every time.
that's just something you can't give, a good football team.
No.
Pass interference on the defense.
15-yard penalty.
yards from the previous spot results in a first down.
And that was really a great time for Corbin to try to take a shot there, too, because it's so off tendency for him to throw on 1st and 10. And, to a degree, I bet North Laurel really was not anticipating that, and that's why Zerati ended up getting beat. He was trying to play the run.
Ball spotted on North Laurel 40-yard line. Salmon.
That was a false start down here.
Yeah. Gets rid of it, gets hit as he throws it up deep. Oh, there's a pass interference again. Just a little early. Yeah, that's going to be on Jude. Down at the 5. Hey, it's close, but Jude just a little early.
Yep, that was just a little early.
Another 15-yard penalty coming against North Laurel. That's 2 times they've shot themselves in the foot. Just can't afford to do that against a team like Corbin.
That's the best play Corbin's got in a playbook right there. Try to draw a PI.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that was, man, that's just tough. And I mean, that receiver, I think it was 13, right? Lucas Britton had a little bit of a head start on that one, too. So.
1st and 10 from the North Laurel 25-yard line. Salmon hands it off to number 1, Pearson, and he's taken down in the backfield. And we're going to have another flag, and they're going to get North Laurel for a unsportsmanlike conduct right over there.
I think they got one for a hold more than likely, and then they got that one right there. I think it's going to be on maybe Colton Gilbert. I'm just hate to call him out if it ain't him.
I believe they're going –
I don't think Colton Gilbert plays defense.
I believe they're going to get Cooper Robinson for that unsportsmanlike. Yep.
Yeah, just come off the field.
Three huge penalties on this drive.
Yep. That'll bury you.
.41 seconds left here in the third quarter. 21-7.
And really, if you're North Laurel, what you're hoping for here in the next little bit is a turnover of some kind, because a field goal that pushes this back out to 3 scores again.
Flag from the play. Sideline warning on Corbin. That's their first.
Sideline warning on Corbin.
We have a personal foul against each team. Both live ball fouls. Those offset. We'll replay first down.
So personal foul on both teams at offsets, first down.
All right.
So North Laurel got away with one.
They did.
So 1st and 10 from the North Laurel 25. 35 seconds left here in the third. Salmon in the backfield with Stevens. Stevens gets it, running left, kicks it to the outside. He's got a lot of room. But right there is that Jude McWhorter in on the tackle.
That was Jude.
He takes him down at the 12. That's enough for a first down.
That was a touchdown saving tackle by
Jude. It sure
Jude
was,
McWhorter.
because he had some running.
Sure did. I'd say Corbin will just let the clock run out here.
With 11 seconds, they'll get one more off.
I would. I'd let the clock go if I was coach.
Yep, they may do it. Down to 3.
Yes.
Nope, that's it. No,
oh, wow, they did snap it. Wow.
Yep. They got it to Pearson. He's right up the middle. Touchdown, Corbin.
Man.
Touchdown, Corbin.
North just absolutely shot themselves in the foot with those 2 big pass interference calls.
Yeah, you have
30
Corbin,
yards and penalties.
30 yards and penalties, yeah, that you end up, giving them. So, yeah, I mean, they started at midfield, and 2 plays later, they were down inside of 20, and they hadn't caught a pass or hadn't gained a yard normally.
27-7, Corbin. Witherington on for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Make it 28-7 as we end the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Friday Night Lights brought to you by North Laurel Nation, the official home of North Laurel Athletics and the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
XL Physical Therapy.
At 87 CVB Drive in London. Eliminate pain.
Improve mobility.
We even offer stroke recovery.
Sports recovery.
And we can help you avoid surgery in some cases. Take it from someone who knows. XL Physical Therapy is the best around. Phone 606-877-4673 or find XL Physical Therapy on Facebook. Let Tanya and her staff of caring professionals at XL Physical Therapy take care of you.
(28-7) as we get set for the fourth quarter play here at North Laurel High School, the Praxville Lion Bowl. North Laurel and Corbin, big anticipated game. So North Laurel just can't quit. I think the defense really hung their head quite a bit.
Yeah.
On that drive with those two penalties.
Yeah, and they had their defense had done so good. They'd had 3 drives in a row there where they had stopped Corbin, and then those 2 pass interference penalties just pretty much killed them. And they really, they just sucked the air out of that defense, and Corbin scored pretty easily on them.
Jude McWhorter back deep for North Laurel. High kick, and it's going to be taken at the 20-yard line by Robinson. Across the 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. And he's knocked out of bounds down in Corbin territory back at the 46, 47-yard line. Nice return right there by Cooper Robinson.
Well, that gives us a little life, and that was about 2 or 3 minutes worth of clock that they didn't have to spend on offense trying to get down the field. So the quicker you get toward the end zone here, that opens the door up to keep you in the game. So, that was a good return by Cooper Robinson.
Got a Corbin player down on the field back at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I think he's probably dealing with cramps. I've seen a lot of people cramping up tonight.
He's got both those legs, Ben. I don't know that it is cramp on this one.
We think it may be something else.
Yeah, they're helping him up. The player shaking up on play number 13, Lucas Britton. All right, North Laurel has to capitalize on this field position right here.
Absolutely, yep, man. We need a touchdown right here. We need a touchdown probably in the next couple minutes to stay in this game. Then our offense, they can't sit around here and doodle and spend 4 or 5 minutes trying to get down here and score, because at that point you've not left yourself enough time to stay in the game. They've got to go quick, strikes in a hurry, and try to get down here and score real fast and give themselves a chance to stay in it. Sitting at 2 scores with 9 minutes, 8 minutes left, there's the realm of possibility you can still win the game. That's where they need to be at. That's kind of what they need to be aiming for. So they got to go.
A quick score right here.
Quick score, yep.
3 receivers left, 1 right. R.J. Noble with the catch out across the 45 down to about the 43-yard line.
Pass is complete to R.J. Noble.
Pickup of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, and that's a good play call right there too, because Corbin's bringing that blitz. They're starting to bring it more because North is showing that they're having a hard time stopping it. Well, the counter to that blitz is running these screens away from it, and that's exactly what they did right there. But they've got to watch this blitz. They're sneaking up on them and doing it before they can tell what's going on.
Same look, 3 receivers left. Here they come. Quick pass out to the outside. Gets it to Nance, across the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Brings up 3rd and 1.
I'm all about that, man. Give Bryson Nance a chance one-on-one with a defender. More than likely he can't stay with him. Get yourself in a 3rd and short. That's a great, great decision. And, that time instead of throwing away from the blitz, they threw exactly where the blitz was coming from. Both ways worked. That was another kind of little screen pass. Really good decision there by Coach Nelson.
3rd and 1 for the Jaguars. Quarter stand back in the gun. Takes a snap and dives forward. He's going to be just a little shy, I believe. It was a bad snap. It was a low, hard snap, and really just had a hard time corralling it in.
Yeah, and he had, hesitated a little bit in the backfield, too, because of that, yeah. Trying to get his bearings, seeing where he was going.
4th and short.
Got to go for it.
You got to bring in the big boys.
And I would QB sneak it. I'd get in there and push Jude and QB sneak that thing. That's what
about a
I
half
do.
yard shy.
Yep.
Five seconds on the play clock. McWhorter under center. Corbin jumped right there.
Good Jesus. Help us all. What timeouts we got?
And Nelson had to burn a timeout on that one.
I think they're calling delay a game.
No.
Oh,
Timeout.
they got the
Timeout
timeout.
North.
Okay.
Yeah.
Timeout, North Laurel.
You know, they was trying to go for that hard count. You can't blame them.
No.
Trying to get them to jump, get that free first down.
And you wish you could keep all three timeouts. In a perfect world, you would, but sometimes you got to burn them like that.
28-7, 9:45 left here in the ball game. Corbin with 2 timeouts to Norris 1. Next week, North Laurel will be off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
They're off next week, and then in 2 weeks, be traveling up to take on Madison Central.
That'll be fun.
They start off next week, as we said, and then they go on a 3 away game trip.
Yeah, what is it? We go
Madison Central,
Wheatley
Lawrence,
County,
Lawrence,
or is it Lawrence then Wheatley?
I think so.
Yeah. And then they spend pretty much the rest of the year at home, and I think they have one more away game after that.
Yeah. The quarter under center. Quarterback snake. And this is going to be the spot. We'll see.
Both sides feel like it's going their way.
Now, we have no official pointing either direction at this point. They're trying to unbury the pile. And we could have the first measurement of the night. And that's what we're going to have. So we get to see the chain gang come in. Your newest local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, Jimmy Storm, stands ready to assist you with any and all of your insurance needs. Jimmy is a North Laurel alum, and Farm Bureau is your place for insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Jimmy Storm, located in southern Laurel County, proudly supports North Laurel athletics as they stretch out the chains. First down, North Laurel.
Hey, there we go. There you go. That's a perfectly executed little tush push, if you will. Had a couple of big time boys pushing Drew McWhorter. That's going to be a first down every time.
First and 10 for the Jaguars. McWhorter going under center. One receiver out left. Robinson gets it, trying to bounce the outside. Nowhere to go right there. Coming in for the tackle, number 0, Malachi Brown. Will take Robinson down for about a 3-yard loss.
And that was blown up right as soon as Cooper Robinson got the ball. They were on top of him. Malachi Robinson was. Tough play. Put you behind the sticks for sure.
9 minutes left in the ball game. Quarterback in the gun. Robinson to his left, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Takes a snap. Quick hit. Complete to Noble. To 41. Gets up to 35. 30.
Come on.
Dives forward to the 25. First down, North Laurel. We've been wanting to see R.J. Noble get it.
Yes, get the balls.
Yeah, get some passes. And right there's what he can do. He's got great hands, really good quickness.
Yeah. And they got him on a perfectly designed screen block to everybody like they were supposed to, and RJ got to eat right there. That was good. I want to see him throw it up to RJ. I think he can go catch a pass here in the end zone.
Oh, I agree. First and 10 from the Corbin 24-yard line. 2 receivers left and 2 right. Robinson to the right of McWhorter. Man in motion.
Oh,
and
boy.
ball's on the ground. And I believe Corbin has come up with it. Oh, no. They're calling it incomplete pass.
I guess so.
Wow.
Yeah, that is an incomplete. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass because he went forward with it. Yeah, that's a throw.
Break right there for North Laurel.
I mean, that's a forward pass. It wasn't like he handed off behind him. That was in front of him. That's a pass.
2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. McCorder and Robinson in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Man in motion. Looking to isolate Noble. He pushed him out of bounds.
He did. That's a penalty, ain't it? Hey, thank you. That's right.
Yeah.
They can't cover R.J. Noble.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty on Corbin.
Pass interference on the defense. We'll have to get to the goal. Go for the first down.
Attention, we're going to split the pot. Belongs to Ben Sutton. Ben, you can pick your tickets up at the cheerleader. If he was a good guy, you'd donate it back.
Oh. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Ball on the 12-yard line, McCorder under center. Robinson gets it, trying to get outside, and there is just nothing there. A host of Corbin Redhounds just waiting on that one.
Yep, nothing there at all in the run game. They're going to have to resort to throwing it here to put some points on the board, and, man, that clock is dripping away, Joel.
7:52 and counting.
Painfully going down. Jags have got to put it punching in here in the next little bit.
Second and 10 for the Jaguars. McCorder under center. Tosses it to Robinson, trying to break it to the outside, and just nothing there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And this Corbin team, they do such a good job controlling the edges of their defense. Their linebackers do a great job with that. And Cooper was fighting for his life. Cooper Robinson was over here pushing people off of him, but there were just too many Corbin defenders on that side that were unblocked.
Corbin's student section just made themselves known over here in the North Laurel Pep section, and the Laurel County Sheriff's Department and personnel moves them out. McCorder. Oh, right in R.J. Noble's hands, down to 5, and can't pull it in.
I'm not sure who that pass was intended for.
I agree. I think
it was intended for both of them.
Yeah.
Whoever caught it. Because he had Cam standing in front of him. That's almost probably a bad route combination if you got 2 guys that close together. But Cam Anderson's right there, and then RJ was right behind him, and Cam couldn't get to it, and then RJ ended up not being able to catch it. So, man, I just tossed up to RJ Noble and see what happens. They're probably going to get busted for pass interference on it.
4th and 9. Got to get to the 2 for the first down. Robinson, McCorder in the backfield, 2 receivers both ways. McCorder with the snap, looking back, flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to his right. Got to get rid of it. Don't take the sack. And he did. And, we're going to have a flag. Horse collar.
Wow.
That's going to go on Corbin's number 2, Tayton Cox.
McCorder in the backfield, drop. There's a flag on the play.
Indication, horse collar.
So that'll be going against Corbin right there.
And give
still life for the Jaguars.
Yeah, and give them another set of downs to go after it and get them, half the distance from here, so get them to the 5.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle. Half the distance from the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
And I'm sick, Joel, because they ran a perfect route combination with R.J. Noble and Cam Anderson over here. Cam Anderson was wide open in the back corner of the end zone.
4th and short. 4th and 3. Quarter under center. And Steven Nelson's going to burn his final timeout with 6:27 left on the clock, trailing 28-7. North needs to put 7 on the board here.
Yeah. And I want to talk a little bit more about this route combination they had. They had, you've got 2 zone defenders here. You got 1 on R.J. Noble, 1 on Cam Anderson. R.J. Noble cuts back inside on a little slant. Well, both zones took R.J. Noble across the field and left Cam Anderson. I mean, there wasn't a soul around him on that side, but Jude had already rolled out. That it just didn't develop in time for Jude to see it. So, yeah, they had something open over there. It just was not in Jude's field of view. But they're just running out of time. That's the big thing here. Corbin may have made that mistake, but there's just not a lot of time left. Time is their biggest enemy right now.
See what Coach Nelson has drawn up here. 4th and 3 for North Laurel. Loading up his left side over here.
Yep.
The quarter takes a snap. Running left, cuts forward. He's going to go in. Touchdown, North Laurel.
That was perfect. Jude saw there was a cornerback come in there and set the edge. Jude cut it back inside where there was a hole between Zach Philpott and Asher Edwards, and that's a touchdown. That was a perfect read by him on the run.
Cam Anderson on for the extra point. Houchins to put it down. Good snap. Kick is up. Perfect. Right down the middle. 28-14. Corbin by 2 touchdowns. 6:22 left here in the ball game.
So, as it stands here, you need 2 stops and 2 scores. And, they're going to need some big-time mistakes by Corbin for that to happen in 6 minutes and 22 seconds.
Absolutely.
You got time against you here, but they've got a chance. And Joel, they've added a little drama to this game that me and you probably an hour and a half ago didn't think would be in it. We felt like we were probably, after they got down 21-0, it wasn't good. But now, they're in the game and made it at least a little bit interesting for everybody, and they've got a chance, still have an outside chance at winning this game. The big thing here is these linebackers, these defensive tackles, defensive backs, they've got to be ripping at that football, trying to force a turnover somewhere, because that's what they're going to need. They're going to need a turnover very quickly to keep themselves in this game, because you can't let Corbin just sit on this ball and run the clock out, because they can do that pretty easy on North. They can get those little bitty bits at a time, 3-4 yards at a time, and run the clock off. That is the opposite of what you want.
North Laurel, I'm sure, will be trying an onside kick right here. And there it is. And it's fielded, and just falling on it is number 1, Trey Person. So Corbin will be taking over on their own 44-yard line. Unfortunately, that kick just didn't take that wild hop that you would hope for.
Yeah, because that's what it's exactly what you're hoping for. It get in there and somebody misfilled it because it bounced the way they didn't expect it and just didn't happen. But, got a chance here. You got about 3 sets of downs before they're back in field goal range. So that's your opportunity to get them stopped here.
I'd be really surprised to see Corbin put the ball in there.
I doubt it. Yeah, they're not going to.
Person with it. He's hit, trying to shake him. And I tell you what, he made a little something out of nothing right there. Picks up 2, almost 3 on the play.
It looked like Brody Pruitt had him stopped in the backfield, but you had everybody on the Jag defense, especially this right side over here, paying attention, and they stayed with their gaps and kept him from getting any more yards. Oh, gosh, he got about 3 or 4 yards off that. I can't believe that.
Sure did.
Wow. Looked like he was going to get stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, he was stopped right at the line.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't quit. He kicked it over to the right, able to get those, 3 yards. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Salmon with a snap. And a little confusion in the backfield right there. Salmon is slammed down at the 45.
That's about the 3rd or 4th time tonight that they've sent Brody Pruitt on that run blitz, and he's absolutely smoked their center every single time. And that time he caused all that disruption in the backfield that led to that tackle for a loss.
3rd and 8 for the Red Hounds.
I mean, Brody come out of there like a cannon. Brody Pruitt did. That was impressive.
3rd and 8. 5 minutes left here in the ball game. Salmons and Stevens in the backfield with 2 receivers left and right. Salmons takes the snap, dropping back, looking to pass. Open straight across the middle. It's complete at the 40, 30, 20, 25, down to the 10. And we're going to have a flag, and that's going to go on Corbin. Probably holding, I would say, down at the 15-yard line.
It's Clay Akins. There's a flag on play.
So 15 yards from that back. Or excuse me, 10 yards.
Holding on the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Result of the play is a first down.
So that pushed the ball back to the 25 instead of the 15.
Well, Joel, that was that middle of the field that you were talking about that they struggled with. You had Brody Pruitt was pulled up trying to stop the run. He didn't get back for the pass.
Salmons and Stevens in the backfield. Salmons takes it, gives Stevens right up the middle. 15, hurdles a player. 10, down to the 6. Nice run right there by Corbin's number 27, Cole Stevens.
Yep, absolutely.
Pretty run.
Yep.
Carry for the Reds.
The hurdle there, that was a little flash you were not expecting to see.
Well done.
And Corbin's pushing toward putting this one away here.
28-14, 4:25 and counting. Eight seconds left on the play clock. Salmons and Stevens staying in that backfield. Salmon keeps it, trying to get outside. We got flags on the play. And Salmons keep fighting, gets down to the 2. Ball's loose, and they're saying
down.
That the Salmons was down.
Yeah, that's probably the right call. But you look, man, North was right there.
There's a flag on play.
They saw that ball out and they were going after it.
Got a Corbin player cramping up.
Like that Salmons. And man, Salmons
on that calf muscle.
Man. Salmons was fighting Jude McCorder all the way down to the inch line.
Holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense. On back them up 10.
Replay first down.
Man, just about got the turnover they needed. They got to keep grabbing at that ball and seeing if they can't get it away from Corbin.
4:05 left to play. I'll tell you what, in our first 2 games that we've seen this year, we've seen our 3 games actually now. We've seen just an astronomical number of players cramping up.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of players get cramped. Russellville had an absurd amount of people getting cramped up. That's the reason why the game lasted 3 hours, because you had 17 5-minute breaks.
Coming in at quarterback, number 5, Jack Jackson, a sophomore for the Red Hounds. Jackson going under center. Stevens in the long backfield. Stevens gets it, going straight ahead, and he's going nowhere.
He run right into Brody Pruitt right there. He had blown that hole up, and there wasn't nobody going anywhere.
By Pruitt.
Second and goal.
Second. 14 and goal to go.
All on the 14-yard line. Play clock down to 10. Game clock down to 3 minutes. Salmon back in the ball game. 3, 2, get the snap off. Hand it off to number 30. Aikens swinging wide left, and he's going to be hit and thrown down back at the 12-yard line. Nice defense from North Laurel.
Yep, I wish I could tell you who it was, but I can't. I can't
that's
tell.
that
I'm
corner of the
following
field.
it. I know. I'm following who I think it is, so I'll tell you whenever he gets over here.
Stop to the backfield.
I think it was Jude McCorder. Yeah, that's Jude. That's a big hit. Man, Jude's a big-time hitter.
Brings up third.
Third and goal for the Red Hounds. Clock continuing to run down to 2:15. 10 seconds on the play clock. Salmon's back under center with 3. Hands it off, swinging out to the left across the 10. And right there, he is going to be taken down at the 10-yard line. That was Clay Aikens on the carry.
And there's one thing about this North Laurel defense. They have fought their guts out tonight to try to stop this Corbin team.
I agree.
And they're probably, just a hair outmatched, more than likely. But they fought hard. And they showed, man, Corbin is the gold standard in this area for football. And they've stayed this close with them. That bodes well for North Laurel the rest of this year.
Corbin really working the clock here. 12 seconds on the play clock. 1:21 on the big clock. 3. We'll have to burn a timeout, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
Timeout, Corbin.
Timeout, Corbin.
Let's delay this one more time. You want to take a break?
Now, we'd like to take a real quick second to thank all of our sponsors. Larkey Heating and Air. Give Dwight Larkey a call. Any of those problems you may have with that heating or air at 864-5146. Larkey family's been around a long time here in Laurel County. Big supporters of Laurel Athletics. Also, like the easy Corbin, Agent Jimmy Storm, Second Mile Behavioral Health, Excel Physical Therapy, and Sheriff John Root. As we said, we'll be off next week. Week after, we'll be traveling up to Madison Central. We'll be right there on the call for that one. 4th and goal for the Red Hounds. Salmon and Stevens in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Salmons takes the snap, rolling to the left, looking to pass. Flushed out of the pocket all the way back to the 25-yard line. Giving chase, and right there, he's going to be taken down from behind at the 12. Corbin turns it over on downs.
Yeah. And that makes the score look real pretty, too, that they didn't put any more points on the board. That makes it look a lot better.
Turnover on down.
We got about a minute 4. Probably, you'd have to score right now. You have to have something break right now to have a realistic chance at it. But you never know. But one thing, just like we talked about, they've not stopped fighting all night. And there's a lot of things, and we'll talk about it in post-game, but there's a lot of things to be happy about in this game.
Quarter takes the snap, hands it off to Robinson, running to the left, out of 15, and he's taken down about the 18-yard line. 53 seconds left in the ball game. I tell you, North was right there.
Yeah,
they had opportunities. They played a good job.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Yeah,
oh, my gosh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Everybody throw your line.
Everybody's throwing that one. That's going to be a personal foul on against Corbin.
That was bad.
Picked Robinson up and slammed him to the ground.
That's bad. He shouldn't do that. And there's really nothing to deter him from doing it. I mean, really, think about it. What's the penalty? They get a 15-yard penalty in the game. They're up 2 scores.
Personal foul on the defense. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
You know, why do you do that at this point in the game?
Yeah, just for meanness. There's the only reason you do it, just to do it because you just, I don't know, you mean.
And McWhorter gets forced out of bounds and throws it away real quick, stops the clock.
That was a heck of a catch down there by assistant coach. That was awesome. Caught it one-handed, I think.
28 ticks left. Second and 10 for North Laurel. 2 receivers left, 2 right. McWhorter and Robinson in the backfield. McWhorter takes it. Quick hit. It's complete out to 30. A couple of guys missed. I stay on the feet out to the 38-yard line. Going to be a couple yards shy of the first down. I tell you, some of these numbers are really, really hard to see on North Laurel's jerseys.
Yes, I agree with you, Joel.
Really, really tough to see, especially on the far side of the field.
The only reason I can tell is I can tell what. Not within a score, but they were within a couple scores pretty much all night. And when they got down 21-0, it looked like the Corbin might blow them out. North come back and fought back and got numerous stops in a row against this really good running game. They ran some good offense too. There's a lot to be happy about with North Laurel. You know, we don't have to see Corbin again this year. They're not in our district. We ain't going to play them in the playoffs, and we're probably not going to see a team like this that's this good the rest of the year. It says a lot for this North Laurel team. I know everybody was big time bummed out second quarter, saying, "Oh my gosh, we're down 21-0, and we thought we'd be in this game." And I was really bummed out. But I think there's a lot to be excited about because this team fought and they stayed in the game with a really, really good team. And they made a lot of big plays. So I think there's a lot to be excited about with North Laurel. And this loss, while it's a loss in the record column, I don't think that this is a loss for this program. I think they really showed a lot tonight.
They got to step back. They've got a week to 2 weeks to prepare for Madison Central. Go back, look at film. What good did they do? What they could have done better?
Yep.
Hey, North Laurel, they hung tight.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's going to do it from North Laurel High School. For Adam Webb, Jerry Wilson, I'm Joel Pritchard. Everyone, thanks for listening. Have a great Labor Day weekend.